checking to make sure everything's set up properly. Looks like we are. So I think the last time I did a stream, I accidentally had the stream as the wrong title, game title. I had to change it after the stream. But anyways, we're back to playing some Stone Shards. I believe we completed both dungeons. Yes. We picked up a new follower. I think we were gonna head to the capital. But I'm gonna have to be careful about doing that. We do have some stuff to sell. So should we probably do that? And I might want to organize this a bit. We need some more fodder as well. We're good in the gold department at the moment. We might also want to pick up the ranger before we leave. Because I was thinking about maybe we grab all of the caravan followers as soon as we possibly can. Okay, let's grab her. Oh, she is deep. Huh. Is she past the river? Or does the river go like this way? I wonder. Okay, I guess we can do some exploration. We'll move the caravan over here, I guess. Interesting. Usually I don't have it spawn. I usually have it spawn like right around here, usually. I think we've had it spawn up here before. I'm not sure. Maybe not on one of my streams. Part of me wants to fill this in, but we can wait on that. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll see how much. We'll see how much time we need to move the caravan. And repairs. Did I get all my repairs done? Just need to make sure my crowbar is repaired. Yeah. I need to repair the ring, but it looks like we got repairs done. We just didn't sell everything. So let's sell off that stuff. I don't think I need both. I have 2 of these, right? Yeah. Don't think I need 2. We'll sell 1. We could sell these. Keep the moose antlers. We can sell that, but I think we can sell that to the cloth vendor. We need both of those for one of the upgrades. We'll sell this to the cloth vendor as well. Probably sell these pieces of cloth as well. I'll move this down with this stuff. I would love to move that down too. Let's move that down. I think we're gonna keep the majority of everything else. We could probably sell the steel. No. We're gonna be using steel mostly. Okay, let's buy a couple fodder. How much does it sell for? 4? I'll hold on to that. Okay. We might want the wheel upgrade, even though it's going to cost a bit. because that's one of the major things we need. We got all the metal repaired. I guess we went into town and talked to the blacksmith, but then all the vendors went on their way. I'll sell you, sell all these little pieces of cloth. Don't think we need all this twine, but I think you can use it for making splints. So maybe we hold on to it. Even though rope is better for that anyways. I'll sell one. We'll hold on to the other two. Actually, you might need thread to make bed rolls. I can't remember. Okay. Holding on to everything else. Okay. We're so close to the next level too. I think we're going to be holding on to our points though. Because yeah, we're 3 away from getting everything down here. So as long as we keep investing into strength, just seeing how much overlap they have. They have perception overlap. Do we want to start speccing into perception? I don't know if we want to. Perception grants us accuracy and armor penetration. Strength is weapon damage. And then that thresholds gives us body part damage. And it's crit efficiency, which means just extra crit or damage on crits. Armor damage. That's penetration. I don't think armor damage is as useful for the X build. I think penetration's probably better, but I think we just keep putting points in the strength. I think it's fine. I don't think we care too terribly much about the other trees anyway, so we can go up to 25. Basically do a full dump into strength in this build, because we're going to be eventually pretty much just relying on our armor to tank for us. Let's just check this guy to make sure he doesn't have any more work. Oh, he does now. Okay, I guess we can move over here and do that at the same time as we go do this. So we can kind of double it. He didn't have this before because of the debuff that was on the town. But I guess since the day refreshed, it allowed the contract to come back in. So we'll grab it. Right? The debuff is not on the town anymore. Manshire? Yeah, it's not here anymore. So I'm going to have 3 days to complete this contract. Or 4 days, maybe? 3 days. Yep. Okay. We still have to move the caravan, though. Let's also... Are we enough reputation to get the Manshire special quest? Is that max level with the town? I would think so. I think you get these two first. Yeah, so we're gonna need to do at least one more round of quests, I think, to cap out. Let's check what you got. Oh, you still have the same longbow. being sold. Okay, we need to go back, see if we can get that wheel upgrade. I don't remember what the other reagents are. I'm assuming you're gonna need some nails and maybe some horseshoes. Maybe some rope. We have a single rope. Whoops. That's fine, we'll just eat those. Okay. Wheel upgrade. I need a carpenter hammer. Okay, we can go back into town and grab that real quick. I knew you needed the hammer for something. I didn't know what. I thought it was for the toolbox. Chilled to the bone. I don't like that I'm this wet. Because I think your armor starts to rust away at this level. Okay. Carpenter armor? Yep. Let's just buy it and stick it in here. I wonder if we can, like, deplete the rain on us by hanging out by the fireplace here. Yeah, it's depleting a lot quicker. Alright, there we go. At least it'll take a little while for it to stack back up again. And I'll be protecting my armor from rusting. For a little bit at least. I was like, why are there bison on the tile that my caravan is? But I was like, oh, I guess I'm not in the right tile. Okay, let's get down here. We're gonna get the wheel upgrade. Perfect. I didn't mean to give him the money for that, but whatever. I guess we will hit the road and move over here. And hopefully he'll have those papers ready for me by the time we're done moving over here. Looks like he does. So we'll get the contract papers. Okay. So we're on the verge of being hungry, so we have the 2 lentils in here, so we can make lentil soup. We're also going to be dealing with a bandit camp, which allows us to get a bunch of food, so we can just use these lentils. Grab this hemp. Oh, he's useful for making rope. Let's find a leak or something. There's a question mark. Doggos. Where? There's some more lentils. not getting lucky food-wise. Oh, there's a leak. Grab some more hemp. And a free splint. Looks like these dogs beat these bandits up pretty good. I don't know how the bandits are so effective against me, but the dogs are so effective against them, and I don't tend to find the dogs all that impressive. Maybe the bandits are just more weaker to what the dogs do than I am. Okay, we leveled another point of strength, and we're gonna hold on to our additional ability points because we only need 2 more levels to unlock everything in the bottom. And then we'll have all 3 points ready to spec down there. And then we might continue going down the warfare tree. 16. We'll be pretty close to unlocking that entire tree. I would love to grab those rabbits for their meat, but there is no way for me to get those rabbits without having a ranged weapon. Maybe we'll find one in the dungeon. We can start using a crossbow. Okay. Let's... lentil soup. Eat that. Okay, we'll store away the food for now. And the hemp as well. Also store this for now. And then we'll go in and collect a bunch of stuff. Make some more food while we're in there as well. I'll move one of my crowbars out. We'll also save. And we'll rest until morning just to get a little bit of vigor. Now the debate is we could go get the ranger first. Where are we quest-wise? 3 days still? You know what? I think it'll be a little bit better to go quickly dash over and get the ranger. And then we can send her out on a scouting mission immediately as well. And I think when she joins the caravan right away, she gives you some cooked food. So that'll top us up food wise. Oh geez, level 2 bandits. And you're gonna throw a dagger at me. Are you confused? I think you are, because you're moving around all weird. And it shouldn't mess with me. I got two-handed axe. I'm gonna hold on to that. Could probably sell that for an okay amount. My hand's a little injured. tier 1 bandits. Okay, do we explore this question mark up here? I guess we do. Bandits. Okay. Hand's still quite injured. I don't like that. But we'll just deal for now. Hopefully we'll regen enough. Oh, interesting. I haven't found this thing in a while. This is the, it's like a... they make liquor here. But it's got like a water wheel. Yeah, water mill. I forget what you get here. Is this where you can get an early backpack? Usually this thing... have I found it since Rags to Riches? Because I'm pretty sure it was in the game before Rags to Riches. But I usually would find it... Yeah, it was in the game before Rags to Riches. I don't think I've ever fully explored this river. I wonder if it always spawns on this river. Or if it has a chance of spawning on this one. Or there might be another one that likes another river that snakes down here. Maybe it always spawns on this river, because this river's always consistently here. Same with this one. Interesting. Because I don't think I've ever found it, like, further up on the river. But I guess maybe you always can find it on this. But yeah, I don't think I've seen it since Rags to Riches. Because the last time I saw it, it was in the middle of the map. Back when Manshire was over here. And then you could find it. There's a river. There used to be a river that like flowed down here. There's a river right here. There used to be like a river that flowed in the middle of the map. And you'd find it here. And it was always pretty close to this place. These two are always pretty close to each other. But the map got kind of moved around because he moved Manshire over into this corner. Instead of it being in this corner. So... interesting. I haven't found this place in a while. I can't remember what you find here. But as I said, I don't think I've seen this place since they moved it. Okay, we get the ledger. That's just a little bit of XP. And a little bit of lore, I guess. Guess we could sell that to the book guy. Get a pot. There's a bed to rest in. What's in the barrel? Is there anything else that I'm missing that you can click on? Is this place just pretty barren loot-wise? It can't be. Really? There's the splint, or the sprint, but this stuff's not worth much. It's just like generic moonshine alcohol. I guess we could take it though. We have inventory room. I'm surprised there's nothing else here. I guess it's just kind of a lore area on the map. Some XP and technically a rest spot. Well, I would love to go get that question mark, but we're probably gonna forgo that. We'll finish exploring this part of the map at some point. But I don't want to do a whole lot of exploration since we are in the middle of doing a dungeon quest. And I don't want to get too sidetracked. Frickin' wolves. Stopping my ability to hug the edge of the map. Alright. I don't think I've ever triggered the traps in front of the house. I'm gonna disarm them. I think you get free XP for that. Yeah, you get XP for disarming. Claw trap. Do you get another one inside? I can't remember. No. There's nothing else in here, right? Besides the bucket. We have enough buckets. Okay. Claw trap and some rope. Not bad. I'm a bit peckish, though. So let's get back to camp and have her make us some food, because pretty sure the first dialogue you always have with her is her saying she made some extra food. If you're interested in having some. As kind of a lore that she's a good cook, I guess. Let's just hit the bottom of the map since we're in the center anyways. Just kind of fill in a little bit. Okay, I think that's the edge of the mountain line. So we should be able to move one tile over and go up and hit this mountain line and clear out at some point. But we'll come back and do that. Or maybe we'll do that before we move the caravan, who knows. Because I could just finish this walkover and hand in the quest there. I'll need to remember to pick up some... Well, we're going to need another chest, probably. But I'm going to need to pick up a bunch of sticks and store them. Okay, there we go. I'm also going to need that wormwood at some point, because you need that for crafting antitoxins. Alright. Seem a little confused, dog. Alright. Oops, I accidentally picked up some wood. We can store that one for now. Okay, got some more lentils. Some more rope. Always useful. We'll make an extra bandage and we'll store this for now. And also I'll store that. We don't want this plate though, they're not as useful for putting stuff on. Probably sell that. Sell that. Yeah, we definitely need to figure out what we're doing room-wise. Let's move this stuff around for now. Okay. Oh, we need to put the claw trap away too. Okay, let's craft a bandage. Bandage. There we go. We'll store this for now. I don't need to carry all of these medical supplies on us. Okay, we're good hunger-wise, because her little meal healed our hunger pretty well. And we're gonna get more food in the dungeon. Okay, since we got her, let's save. And also rest till the middle of the night. And then we will drink and head to the dungeon. Maybe we send her out. I think we already have all the question marks in the area. She might spot something here and maybe something here. I think she comes back with some loot anyway, so we might as well do it. Did I put anything in here? Yeah, I put some alcohol in here. Let's send her out. And I might as well talk to the dwarf in case he has that thing where he like goes off and gambles. Yeah. And we have like no money now, so we're gonna have to start getting some money back. It's fine. We might as well go in the deficit early since we're pretty much just waiting till we get into the tier of equipment where we can start getting heavy armor. What we have now is not bad. This is a little dangerous though. Perfect. Guard's bow. We don't want that. Okay. Into the dungeon. And grab some nails. Okay. Beach. Let's disarm this. Cabbage. There we go, we got tons of food. Okay. I think this guy is a tier 2, so we have like a mixture of tier 1s and tier 2s. Hunter hatchet. Do another quick scout. Nothing in here. I didn't even notice that guy. Rah! That's a tier 2 sword guy. Be a little careful with him. We can grab that. Or why not? Let's pull out one of these. Stick the cabbage in here for now. Did we check this one? Yeah, we did. Think this is one of the living areas. Go cheese. North's axe is the tier 3. No, it's a tier 2. Okay. Nothing up here. Antitoxin. Room with a chest. That's money. Quite a bit of money. Can this go in here? Yeah, it can. I'll take a plate. Alright. Those are decent little trinkets for money. See what we get over here. Weapon rack with nothing on it. Potato. And what's in this room here? This looks like another living quarters. I got dogs. Lots of dogs. I like how that archer kind of sped up that dog's momentum a little bit. And he's out of arrows. Hunting net. We don't want any of those. Open this up. Okay, money. We want as much of that as possible. Let's do some drinking. A net. Okay. Doing good. Oh, it's not worth much. It's like a tier 2 ring and that's not worth anything. We'll still sell it, I guess. Still a little bit of money. Horseshoe. Is this a boss room? Ooh, it's the dog pen. Okay. Well, we dealt with it quite handily. I think that's the boss room. I've had this dungeon layout, or a similar dungeon layout to this before. Watch it, it's the arsonist guy as the boss too. Nope. It's the staff user guy.
Hey.
Waha faded. Yeah, well, killed your boss before you got to me. Okay, we got... That's alcohol, right? No. I'm just saying something. For the House of Wren. I haven't read her backstory. Is she related to the House of Wren? That isn't worth a whole lot, but... there's the other antlers. And we got the silver plate, which is a lot of money. We can also hold it and stick stuff in it if we want to be fancy and eat our food out of a silver dish. And we have a silver cup as well. Be funny and have a little silverware set. But we probably need the money. What are we looking like? I think we got the whole dungeon cleared. No, we still have the other side. Can't be that big. I'm gonna assume that this room's only... this looks like a big tile, actually. Okay. I think there might be an armory attached to this. Usually there's an armory in one of these dungeons. I'm glad that that trap was just a fire trap and not a poison trap. Mind you, I would have been able to get away in time before the gas cloud caught up to me, but it would have been obnoxious regardless. A lot of traps in this dungeon. More food. Always an abundance of food in these dungeons. Okay. Now we're gonna have to be... We're close by to camp, so we can easily shuttle some of this stuff out if we need to. But we're getting to the point where we're almost full on inventory space. Plus we have a little bit more room by sticking that in. Because I think we still have the... Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I knew that was there. Why did... Well, that clears up a little bit more room. You know what? Let's open the door and see what's inside. This is the kitchen. And it's got a bunch of traps in it. Okay, whatever. I think that's it for the dungeon, pretty much. We'll just see what we're gonna get in here food-wise. Maybe cook a dish since we have a plate. Do we have enough to make lentils? No, we don't. We need one more lentils, right? Yeah, it's 2 lentils. We don't have any meat. We could make a fruit. So we don't have berries, right? No. Guess we could make the green salad. So we got plenty of cabbage. Okay. And a leek / onion, which we have. We'll eat that. I'll make another one as a backup. We need cabbage. Did we get another leek? No. So we can't do that. We can make the other salad though. Tomato. A little garlic. Leek, onion, or seaweed. We do not have any of those. So we can't make that one. Okay. But we got leeks back at camp. So that's fine. Let's just reorganize a little. So we're probably going to inevitably pick up some more food. Money. Okay, we're good. We can grab these nails on the way out too. Okay. Not a bad loot run. there another berry on the ground somewhere? Close by? No. Just that one. So I was thinking we could make the fruit salad on the way out, but whatever. That's a horseshoe. I know we'll take it. Right, the caravan is the other way. Yeah, no, well, this is actually worth some money. Let's just eat the cabbage. Rabbit pelt's worth a decent little chunk of money. Could grab that leek, but we'll bypass it for now. Okay, the caravan, or the orchard has the magistrate at it. So I could go over there and hand that in. But I could also move this closer to town. Just the annoying part is I'm going to have to wait and then move it again. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of room for storing comfortably. Okay. Kind of want to keep everything close together. Because the organization is going to be the tough part. So that I know where all the stuff is that I want to sell. Surgeon kit. Let's put that here, I guess. Does this stuff fit in here? Yeah. Oh, it also goes in here. Does that work in the normal purses? Do I have one? I want to test that. Because I've never done that. Oh my god. I have never done that. I didn't know you could do that. I thought that you could only stick these in these slots. This whole time you could stick them here? I didn't know that. Crazy. Okay. Learn something new every day. So many times where that would have been useful, where I'm trying to fit everything in my backpack. Right, we used the splint. I can grab another one. Okay. We're wanting to shield it back, right? Neither is he. Okay. That works out well. We'll start heading over to the... Should probably save, but whatever. We're good. We're like halfway to the next level. And then we just need one more level after that, and we get the full axe tree. Well, two-handed axe tree. Don't think I've ever... I'm probably going to get the achievement for it. I don't think I've ever done the two-handed axe. Fully. I've done the one-handed axe, but I'm not sure if I did it before they added the achievements to the game. Because I also did the dual-wielding tree at the same time. Because I did the dwarf as a dual-wielder at one point. That was a tough playthrough. It was right when they added the dual-wielding to the game. Because I wanted to see if I could do some kind of drunken glass cannon dual wield build. And at the end of that playthrough, I kind of was like, don't think you can really go glass cannon. Maybe you can do it again now, I don't know. They've changed the dwarf's passive since I did that last. And I think they might have changed some of the talents around a bit. I can gather some food. Now let's talk to the magistrate about the contract. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. And we got a little bit of money back. Can't sell that here. He buys food though. He's not trading very well. What's the... Is there a new debuff? No? Okay. Okay, we got enough rep to get the troll. So we could do that early. I wouldn't mind doing it. We get the cape. And I don't need to be, I don't need the rest of the axe tree to beat him. The bigger thing is that I don't have a dash. I can use this to interrupt his healing, though. Which is fine. But I like having a dash as an option to get out of the rock throw. Well, sorta, kinda. Hard to explain. Did you change your equipment? You kinda did. You don't have the, bow anymore. Oh, I think... I don't know. He still has the spear. Right now I'm debating whether or not I should do the Death Stinger quest, but that's going to take up a lot of time. Because we were able to deal with some Death Stingers already on this playthrough. It's just, I think there's like 3 nests around the building in the corner. That's going to take up a lot of time. Okay, I need a moment just to use the washroom real quick. I'll dabble with the idea of doing that quest while I'm using the washroom. Okay. I am back. You know what? Let's work on one of the nests and see how difficult it is. And if it's causing, we had an antitoxin. I stored it away. Also didn't take this stuff out. Okay, whatever. We'll work on some of these hornets and then see how difficult they are. And then we'll go from there. Do they chase you off map? I think they do. That's fine. Oh, we got 3 coming. I hate when I do that by accident. We got our toxic build up quite a bit. Did take a whole lot of damage. The big thing is the tox in build up, and it's taking a hit to our immunity. Frickin' wasps. I think we leave it alone for now. Yeah, because we already got our toxic built up. It's better if you're a caster to deal with that, especially fire. Because I think fire does extra damage to the wasps. Just having that cone AoE, or the other one that like pulses out from you. Very useful. Also, if you can get your hands on the fire flasks, are also quite useful for dealing with. I'll grab some sticks while we're here. So I can make a couple more splints. So we got a couple rope back at the base. Aaron always the positive knight. Okay. Grab some lentils. Make some salads once we get back to camp. Well, let's grab some berries as well, since we have some fruit. We can make some fruit salads as well. Where is the camp? There it is. Let's see if these guys have returned yet. Unless he's around the campfire, he hasn't come back. Okay. Grab this one. Got 2 rope. Harvest. 4 days. Okay. Got the cabbage. 10 days, 7 days, 15 days, 4 days. I don't have any other food hidden in here, do I? No. Let's craft some splints. We'll make a fruit salad. So those are good for immunity. And then we have the cabbage. I can store some of this stuff. And I need to make a little bit more room though, I think. I don't need this on me. We'll move. This over here for now. Okay. I think the beets have the lowest expiry time. So we'll grab that. We'll put these horns in here somewhere. This. Okay. I need to fit this alcohol in here. We can stick it with the rest of it. And we could put these splints in here as well, I guess. Okay. We're definitely going to need the chest upgrade at some point. Okay. Let's make green salad. Split stack. Split stack. And I want to make sure we do it this way though. Actually, let's drop this, put this. Okay, perfect. Stick the beet back in for now. Okay, we got goat cheese. And how's our inventory looking? We won't need to figure out how to put this somewhere. Don't think we can stick this in here though. We've got 2 spots open. Okay. Can you store... I think you can store stuff inside of this. No. Okay, let me check for a sec here. Yes. So we can put this on and stick this stuff in here. That works. I'm gonna have to remember that these are in here, but we'll stick those in there as well. That frees up a little bit of room at least. Okay. let's do that. And we'll do that. Okay. So, we need to rest at least. And then maybe we'll do some exploration. If the caravan followers haven't returned. Okay, it looks like they've returned. Oh, he lost my money. Last time I did that, he won. Unfortunately, he didn't this time. Okay. She's back too, right? No? Oh no, she has. Okay. And some free pelts. Perfect. Finding inventory space is the more annoying part, though. We have room. Let's move these down. Actually, let's move the cooking pot down. Move these up. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to go back to town at some point, though. Do we want to clear this out? How much time do I have? I have an hour or so. Do I really want to do that for the rest of the video? Maybe. Yeah, sure. I think we'll tackle the troll tomorrow. So we'll just finish up the rest of this playthrough. Just clearing out this northern part of the map, I think. Works fine for me. Normally I would have liked to fill up my thirst, but I guess we're gonna be close to a river anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we got the cheese to deal with our hunger, but we can grab some lentils and stuff on the way. Just have to be careful if I find too many bandit caps to not use the same crowbar. Okay, we might be able to hit level 12 by the end of our little venture. Probably, definitely will. Especially with all the discovered locations and our random fights that we're going to run into. I'll make some lentil soup. But we're going to have to find a bowl or something to stick it in. Yeah, there's a bowl. Man. Getting beaten up from all sides. Probably should get rid of the two-hander guy first. Luckily they're fleeing though. Should have probably brought that other splint with us. That's fine. You finally got your nerve and have come back. Unfortunately for you, I'm still quite tough. Drop that on the ground. I'll grab the bowl. Pour into lentil soup. Pour into... Oh, there's a leak. We'll make some more and eat it. There we go. We'll pour this back in. Take a nap and save. We'll head to the north. There's that archer from before. Butt back here. Okay, more lentils. Lentils are always good to stockpile, since they never go bad. Let's grab some herbs. I would love for them to get an upgrade to have goats in the caravan so that you can have access to milk and cheese. I know, like, thematically those don't taste as good as cow's milk and cow's cheese, but makes more sense to caravan goats than it does cows. And since there's already goat cheese in the game, it would make perfect sense. Let's collect water. I think I'm gonna need to cross the river. As much as I don't like getting wet so that our armor starts degrading. And it's raining, so it's gonna stay high, which means we're gonna be taking a decent chunk of armor degrade over our travels. Unfortunately. Maybe we'll rest at a bandit camp if we find one, just to get our wetness down. We could also save here too. Okay, we're really close to the next level. Okay, more little lentils. Tier 2 maintenance. Jeez, this guy's getting lucky with his hits. I was gonna say I'm gonna need to get saved by second wind, but we got it. Gonna need to go into a forest tile so I can convert these, make rope out of these. We're gonna need some more splints. don't think they touched me at all. That's good, because I need my chest to recover a bit. Yeah, we got a question mark close by. Alright, this is a question mark spot. We're gonna need to definitely find a forest tile though. I'm going to eat just to get our sated on, because it increases healing efficiency by quite a bit. And I want to get this chest injury fixed. It's a spider camp. Well, we'll spot it at least. Ugh. Okay, hopefully the noise doesn't attract the spiders. Oh, it kinda did. I can't fight both of them. Let's get them aggroed onto them. Sorry, boys. Okay, he's not gonna follow. So let's just rest for a little bit. Rotate back onto the map. Let's do this. Ugh. Okay. One more level away from where we need to be. Do we have a forest tile nearby? No, we don't. Unfortunate. I do want to spot this, though. No, don't aggro onto me, please. I just need to get close enough to see the camp. Whoops. This is bad. This is bad, this is bad. Bad, 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 bad. I'm gonna need to aggro these spiders onto those. Yeah, don't think we're getting out of this. Well, don't think the load is too far away. It's a little bit away. Pain. Whatever. Not a huge setback. We can make some No, there's no forest tiles nearby. I'll make the rope right now, though. Okay, I think I'll stay on this side of the river for now, possibly. Don't think well, we might need to cross over. Maybe we can level up before this time, though. Okay. At least they got confused and moved around a bit. Okay. We're technically on the river tile. There we are. And there's a stick. And another stick. Perfect. Well, we have the appropriate amount of splints that we like having on our person. Alright. How are we rep-wise with Bran? We're pretty close. I think after we do I think the troll contributes to the notoriety in that town. Okay. Yeah, I think we might have to go across the river now if we want to fill in the map. Oh shoot. Almost drowned there. Okay, let's rest. I guess because of medium armor, we still have too much weight on us. Most of the time I'm playing light armored characters, so they don't usually have a problem with crossing the rivers. Army of dogs! Yeah, you guys can bark, but I can yell. There we go. Pretty much just like 2 more units. Spiders give a lot of XP, but they are quite difficult to kill. I could probably take them on one at a time. And this should give us the level. one more level. And we get our full axe tree. 3,000, that's pretty easy to get to. All things considered. Okay, maybe we hit up the, especially now that we're fatigued, we can hit up the, because we're on the question mark tile, I think. Chest. Stop being scared. Come back, you coward. I want your XP. And I'll take the regs. Our leg is really banged up. I think we go down to the mill. Yeah. And we'll come back after, so that at least we're saved a little bit closer to the den in case we die again. Okay, claw trap for free is pretty nice. Claw trap. Frickin' archers. Okay. We're about close to 500 in. So that's about a sixth of the way in. Did that one guy run all the way off the map? Looks like it. Did I just get hit by lightning? That was close if it did. I want to grab one more hemp so we can make a can make another splint. Please, just one more hemp somewhere, please. Please, 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 please. There we go. Rope, 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 rope. There we go. So we'll go to the, as my character says, settle down, settle down. And this should get us to 500 XP at least. There we go. We also need to eat. So eat this just to get it out of the inventory. Don't think there's a fireplace here, but maybe there is. We can at least rest off our fatigue. And our injuries will get healed up. And this is a forest tile, so even though it doesn't show up as one, so I guess this is always a forest tile. Which is fine. If we can't, if there isn't a fireplace inside, which it doesn't look like there is, we get to rest at least. And save. We can fill our water back up. And we can make our own fire. But the cooking is a problem. Because we need a pot and we don't have one on us. Yeah, that is an issue. And I don't think that camp has a pot either, the one with the spiders. So even if we wanted to brute force our way in, we couldn't make more food. That's fine. Maybe this question mark is abandoned camp. Plus, we only really want to, I don't think we want to clear out this node. Because I don't think we can... Maybe we can bait the spiders away one at a time. Still gonna be a tough fight, though. If I was one more level and I had all my axe skills, I'd consider it. Well, okay. I can definitely bait one spider away at least. Okay. Haven't given it any injuries yet. That should injure it. Yep. I hate when I do that. Why do I didn't even click to the right. Why does it move me to the right? pathing in this game annoys me sometimes. Whatever. Don't think we were winning that either way, but God, it's so frustrating. I think it's because I click behind the spider and this auto pathing thing moves me. I gotta switch to that, maybe. No, it still moves you when you switch to that. Alright, we're in the tile. Okay, the rabbits baited one of the spiders away. So we can at least fight this one one-on-one. Don't like that it bled me so quick. Is it injured? No. It's bleeding now. And its torso's injured now. Okay. And how much XP was that? Let's check the log. Almost 200. I would love to finish killing all the spiders at this camp. I don't know if we will, though. I just want the 60 XP for spotting the camp. Okay, we can kick this one away at least. He's chasing the hedgehog, so we can get him a little bit away from the other spider. Patience. Bleeding, good. Injured as well, good. Confused, also good. Okay, took minimum damage, that's good. I'm gonna use up some of our healing cells. We got plenty back at base camp. I could also use this claw trap. At least killing these spiders is getting us a good chunk into the next level. Okay, is there just the one spider left? No, there's two. Well, there is a cooking pot, so yeah, we can actually use this camp if we no, maybe this is just the one and it moved over there. That would make sense. So I think no, there is another one. I need to get them away from each other though. I'm not fighting two at the same time. They're kind of traveling together though. I just need to get this one far enough away that the other one can't hear me when I yell. Okay. We should be perfectly fine to get the last one now. That will give us a good bump up to about halfway to the next level just by fighting all of those spiders. And the like one bandit encounter that we had. And we can get that rag, so with this rag make another bandage. Kind of make up for where we were. I'm gonna want to be at full health to fight the spider though. And we're gonna get into pain. So I'm gonna use this to get our pain down to 0. So we don't want to fight it while we're in pain. I wonder if we're gonna get XP for breaking that as well. Okay. We did it with very minimum injury. That's good. We get another claw trap. Stick both of those in here. Okay. Pick this open. Got some food. And another crowbar. I like it. I'm gonna pick up this bowl too. Okay. Stick this on here. We can make the green salad because we got the ingredients for that. We also have the ingredients for the salad again. Let's store that for now. Did we... No, we didn't get any additional. Stick this in here for now. Make some lentil soup, I guess. With the rest. Oh yeah, you need water for that. Okay. So we want to break these nests. Fancy boots. I do like a pot in there as well. We'll carry that around with us, why not? Tier 4 boots. Well, they are light boots. I can repair those if we get more well, we have those like good cloth things back in the base. My idea with those is my bandage. My idea for those is fatty meat's good. So is that. And we got 2 days on those. That is an upgrade to what we're wearing. Unfortunately, it's damaged, so we're gonna need to repair it. But okay, this has been a decent, worthwhile choice to do then, since we got all this early. We got all this pretty good equipment out of tackling this, I guess. So let's save so that that doesn't go to waste. And then we'll go check out that question mark. Getting pretty close to the end of the episode, though. So hopefully this is a bandit camp so I can save at it. Oh, and you do get XP for the nests, right? Yeah. Holy moly, you get a ton of XP for those burrows. Alright, we're almost to the next level. Nice. Okay. We're gonna hit up that final question mark. Maybe we'll get a level on the way and then we can fully deck out our axes. Huh? Was there a question mark here? Or is this just kind of like a random thing that appears on the tile? Interesting. I've never seen this before. It's like a little like logging little logging tile. Snakes. Pretty close. About 230 more XP. Okay. It's just a question mark tile. We'll have to be a little careful though, because it could be a den. It's a hornet nest. Maybe we'll deal with it, because this would technically give us a place to sleep. And we're probably going to level off of this. Problem is we're going to deal with a lot of poison. And our immunity is going to drop to nothing. And it's already there. But this should give us enough XP to level. Wonder if these things have a chance of retreating. Let's kite this back to here. Pretty beat up. I think we might need to make ourselves vomit though, to get rid of this intoxication. So double eat here. And then eat again to get the stuffed. That'll force us to vomit. That doesn't lower our intoxication by much. I wish we had the anti-venom on us still. Okay, I don't know how many wasps are left around the nest. I only see the one, there's two. There's three. This might be bad. Yep. Did we save? The last time we saved was back here. Well, I think we'll end here for today, and we'll finish exploring tomorrow and deal with the troll. So I don't really have the time to go back down there. I'm gonna want to explore that anyways. We'll just try to tackle it a little bit more smart next time. But we're really close to the level at the moment. Then we'll be able to get our... Maybe we can get our level and then deal with the hornets. Might be the way to do it. Because one more level and we can get all three of these talents. Which gives us 2 more passives and a new attack. This is a cleave, right? Yeah. That'll be useful for people teaming up on us. But anyway... Let me watch to the end. Thank you. Have a great day.